line. They're off in the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic, and there goes Shining Copper up to grab the early lead. Shining Copper, as expected, in that pace-making role, has opened up to lead by 2.5 lengths in the early stages here. With Red Rifle away running in second, Twilight Eclipse third, and then comes Quiet Force to the outside, followed by Slumber, who's now 8 lengths off of Shining Copper. Big Blue Kitten is 12 lengths off of Shining Copper, and Perfect Title trails the field, and the pace is hot. 23-3, the opening quarter mile for this 1.5 mile distance, and Shining Copper doing what he does out there on an 8-length front-running mission on the clubhouse turn. Now it's almost a 10-length lead for Shining Copper. Red Rifle will let him go and sit second. Twilight Eclipse is third. And then comes Quiet Force, followed by Slumber. Break of another 3.5 lengths back to Big Blue Kitten, who's about 17 lengths off of his stablemate and leading only Perfect Title to the backstretch. 47 flat was the half mile. So they go on to this long backstretch here at Belmont Park with Shining Copper, the pacemaker, and in front by 7 lengths. Heading up the backstretch, Red Rifle is second by 4. Then it's Twilight Eclipse and Slumber on the outside. Another 3.5 back to Big Blue Kitten. And they're followed by Quiet Force and Perfect Title. So it has been Shining Copper all the way, 3/4 up in 1:11-2. And Shining Copper heads into the turn, and his lead is even bigger now. It's up to a 9-length advantage as they head round the turn. And Red Rifle is running in second. A strong Slumber is third as they make their way around the turn. Twilight Eclipse being motivated for more as they catch up to Shining Copper now. Big Blue Kitten's within 6 lengths of the lead. It's still Shining Copper, but the lead is down to 1.5 lengths. Twilight Eclipse needs some running room. He's trapped in behind Shining Copper. No place to go for Twilight Eclipse. In the meanwhile, Big Blue Kitten rushes up on the outside. Joe Bravo says go to Big Blue Kitten, and they've opened up to lead by 2.5 lengths. With Slumber up running in second. Now there's late running room for Twilight Eclipse's third. Big Blue Kitten's got a 2.5 length lead. Slumber, Twilight Eclipse on the inside are coming. Big Blue Kitten, Slumber, Twilight Eclipse. Big Blue Kitten won the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic. It was a photo between Slumber and Twilight Eclipse behind him, and then it was Red Rifle and Shining Copper. And the final time was 2 minutes, 23.39 seconds, a new course record. Number 3, Big Blue Kitten was first. There's a photo for place. Hold all tickets. The final time, 2 minutes, 23.39 seconds, beating the course record of Fantastic Light. Returning to the winner's circle is Big Blue Kitten. He is a 7-year-old Bay Ridgeling by Kitten's Joy out of Spent Gold by Unaccounted For, owned by Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Chad Brown, and ridden by Joe Bravo. Big Blue Kitten was bred in Kentucky by the owners. And again, the final time for a 1.5 miles, 2 minutes, 23.39 seconds, is a new course record, beating the record of Fantastic Lights, which was set back in 2001. It's also the fastest 1.5 miles on any track here at Belmont Park. It was even faster than the one on the dirt on June 9th, 1973. And we know who won that. Exacta 3 and 5, 28.40. The double of 7 and 3, 8.70. The trifecta 3, 5 and 4, 102.50. The superfecta 3, 5, 4 and 1, $145. The dime super $7.25. The pick 3 pays $149 for 5, 7 and 3, and the pick 4 pays $322.50. In the 11th race, exacta, trifecta, and superfecta wagering, scratch 13 duck stock. Post time is 6:35. In the winner's circle, the trophy presentation for the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic, being presented by Chris Kay, CEO and President of the New York Racing Association, and Jenny Kellner, Assistant Director of Communications, to the winning connections of Big Blue Kitten, who's owned by Kenneth and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Chad Brown, and ridden to victory by Joe Bravo in the Joe Hirsch Turf Classic, and with this win has earned his in to the Breeders' Cup Turf.